That punch difference, that's what separates amateur drums from club-ready techno. I'm testing 7 of the most popular drum bus compressors, and the results might surprise you. If you want your techno drums to hit harder and sound more professional, this test is going to change how you think about drum bus compression. Same drum loop, same settings, minus 16 dB RMS before and after compression, but each compressor handles transients differently, so even when I push them all to minus 6.5 dB peak, same peak level as the dry signal, they hit with different loudness, punch, and overall impact. So you're not just hearing compression, you're hearing each unit's true character when driven the exact same way. Alright, let's kick things off with C tier. The API 2500 shines on separate groups like kick, rumble, and hi-hats, but on a full drum bus, it's too transient heavy and can't be pushed to competitive techno loudness. Amazing compressor, just not the right weapon for this specific job. Clean, predictable, and solid. It does everything pretty well, but nothing spectacular. It doesn't have the weight or excitement of the top units in this test. It's great for certain jobs. They're solid, but once you hear the B tier, you'll understand why they rank lowest for modern techno drums. B tier compressors actually make your drum bus sound good, real vibe and real shape. They almost get you there. Almost. Great tone and a super classic glue effect. It instantly smoothes the loop, but it's not made to be driven hard. It adds vibe and polish, not raw forward impact. Perfect for polishing, not for smashing a techno drum bus. Classic SSL movement, tight and cohesive, but when you push it to minus 6.5 dB peak, it just doesn't get aggressive enough for modern techno loudness. Great glue, decent punch, but a limited push ceiling. So yeah, B-tier compressors sound genuinely good on a drum bus. They add character, glue, and weight, everything you'd expect. But once you start pushing for modern techno loudness, they hit a ceiling fast. Great tools, just not the ones that take your drums all the way to that club-ready power. Now, A tier is where things start getting dangerous. This is where compressors finally start hitting hard and staying controlled. Your drum bus sounds big, clean and loud, but there is still one more level above this. Ultra clean, ultra flexible. Pro-C2 is basically a surgical weapon. It handles transients beautifully and takes a surprising amount of push before it starts to stress, but it lacks the attitude and density you get from an analog-style unit above. Amazing control, light personality. A-tier compressors sound professional, but S-tier compressors sound finished, and when you hear them under the exact same conditions, it's clear why they sit at the top. The elite. Compressors that turn a drum bus into a club weapon. They hit harder, glue tighter, and push louder than anything below them. Pure attitude. Fast, aggressive, explosive. Exactly what modern techno needs. The 1176 adds urgency and forward motion like almost nothing else. The raw impact is unmatched, and if your drums feel too safe, the 1176 fixes that instantly. undisputed number one. Aggressive but controlled, thick but clear, loud but still musical. It gives punch, glue, saturation, density, and loudness all at once. Nothing else hits this hard and stays this clean when driven to around -6.5 dB peak. This is the compressor that makes your drum sound like a finished record. Distressor, clear winner in this test. Now, I don't just want to tell you it wins, I want you to hear it. So let's do a quick back-to-back shootout. Ableton's Glue versus every other compressor in this test. If this changed how you think about compression, hit that like button and subscribe for more techno production tests. And let me know in the comments, which compressor would you pick for your drum bus after hearing this?